I'm Kevin O'Hara for Alcohol Mastery, and today I wanted to talk about positivity and determination. Now, positivity and determination are two of the most important tools that you can have in your arsenal, not only when you're trying to stop drinking, but when you're trying to get rid of any bad habits in your life, or when you're trying to instill any good habits, or just in life in general. They're just two top quality tools. Positivity is all about being your own best friend. It's about telling yourself that you can do this. It's about giving yourself a pat on your back as often as you can, and it's about telling yourself, being nice to yourself, being good to yourself, telling yourself good things. There's enough badness in the world without you adding to it, especially when it comes to yourself. Abraham Lincoln said that most folks are about as happy as they make up their minds to be, something like that. And, he's dead right. If you make up your mind to be a miserable git, then that's basically what you're going to be. If you make up your mind that you're going to enjoy every moment of your life, and that no matter what, even through the hardships, you're going to, plod on, and you're going to keep things positive, then that's basically what will happen. You get a lot of people who don't like it, don't like the idea of positive thinking, and try and twist it around that, everyone's living with their head in the sand, that they see life through rose-tinted glasses. And I'm not talking about that kind of positivity. I'm not talking about looking at bad times and going, oh, they're not really bad at all, It's all the way you look at things. You have to be realistic with it, but it's about looking at the bad times in your life and trying to put as positive a spin on them as you possibly can. Because what is the point otherwise? There's you can look at things in a negative way or a positive way, and for me especially, it's just such a helping thing to try and think about the positivity in it. While dealing with the issue. I spent so much of my life hiding from my problems that now I'm sort of relearning ways to handle my problems, and that is the best way for me is to try and look at them from as much of a positive outlook as I possibly can. The other side of this coin is determination, to have the determination or the true grit to get through things. If you ask a lot of people in this life, what is the one predictor of success in life, a lot of them would say intelligence and education. But there's a lot of intelligent people around. I mean, there's many people who are far more intelligent than Mark Zuckerberg or Bill Gates, but have no money at all, have not made a success out of their lives at all, because they have no determination. They haven't got that willingness to carry on and do things regardless of what else is happening around them. These people like Zuckerberg and Gates and people like them fall down and they fail and they get back up and they do it again, and they do this over and over and over again. They thrive on failure. They look at failure as an opportunity to learn about themselves and to move themselves forward towards the success that they ultimately want. I'm not saying intelligence is not needed. You do need intelligence for a lot of things in life. But if you're driving yourself down the wrong path, if you haven't thought about it, then no matter how much determination you have, you're always going to fail if it's down the wrong path. But the person with determination will eventually, if they link it with intelligence, they'll eventually figure out that they're on the path, figure out the right path to get onto, and be determined enough that they'll keep going and going and going. The thing is that drinking alcohol has its benefits. I mean, whether you look at those benefits as good or bad, whether you look at them in the long term as being harmful, which they are, quitting drinking causes conflicts, both external conflicts in your life and your surroundings, and internal conflicts in the way that you think. And the fact is that before this, we've handled our conflicts by turning to alcohol. by getting drunk and forgetting about it, you know. It's been there to give us relief. Now we haven't got that tool. You know, it's not there for us anymore. We can't turn to the bottle. We can't open a can. We can't go down to the pub and get lost in the atmosphere and the alcohol. You know, it's just gone. You know, part of the transitioning process from being an alcohol user into being free is the discomfort that you'll have to go through. And, you know, it's inevitable that you are going to go through a certain amount of discomfort. And that determination is going to be one of the factors that's going to help you to see that discomfort through, knowing that at the end of the day, you know, there's a new life that's awaiting for you. You know, as soon as you stop drinking, that new life starts. You just got to get through the discomfort, which is a consequence of your past drinking, nothing to do with drinking now. Nothing to do with needing a drink or that you have to have another drink. It's the consequence of all the drinks that you've already taken, you know. So positivity and determinations, they're skills that you can learn. You know, we're not born with these things. These are things that we learn as we're growing up. The things that we're, you know, they have to be nourished, they have to be nurtured. But they are the fuel to your success. You know, if you can keep positive and keep determined, then you will succeed and you'll keep succeeding. So that's your lot for today. I'm Kevin O'Hara for Alcohol Mastery. Onwards and upwards.